Justin McIntosh, and I am the CEO of Docusite. I'm also one of the co-founders, along with Skip McIntosh. And today I want to go over some of the basics on how to register, how to use the app, how you can download it, everything you need to know to kind of get you on the ground and get going here. So first thing, you're going to get an email that looks similar to this. Obviously, you're going to have your name, and it has these two links here. If you click on them, it'll take you to the App Store and the Google Play Store of where the app is located. So you can click on this and you can see, here we are on the iTunes Store, and you can kind of read about the app and install it. I would suggest pulling this up on your phone if you want a nice link there, and most of our emails are collected to it. But you can also just search it in the Google Play and App Store as well. So the first thing you want to do is register. So registration, looks very similar to this. You're going to get an end user license agreement, and you're going to need to read through this, agree it, and then you'll also get our terms and conditions. So please read through this and agree it. And if you have any questions, please contact us. From here, you're going to put your name, your last name, your email address, your phone number, the password you choose, and then click register. So when you're done doing that, you're going to go to and log into the app, and it's going to look very similar to this. There's going to be 0 projects, 0 sites, nothing in here. And first thing you're going to want to do is invite some users that are in your company that are going to help you. If you have other people in the field that are going to help you gather some data, so you can click the user button and go to add user, and you can add as many of these people as you want. So you definitely need their email address though. And then you want to select what their user role is going to be. It either an administrator or field. An admin person has access to the web portal on the back end. The field person does not. They're just going to go ahead and collect data, and you'll be able to view it from your end as a company owner. So you're going to add them in. You can see here's the first person in here, and then here's your other user, and you can see there's no projects and no site activities with them, and you can just click this X button if you want to get rid of them. But let's add some projects. So to add a project, you click this big Add a Project button, and you name it whatever you want it to be named. So when you have the name, you're going to see when it was created, when it was last edited. You can rename and delete from here as well. You can do a second one if you want. And if you don't like it, you can obviously rename it just by clicking this rename button here, and it'll bring you to something like this, and maybe you want something else. So then you want to get into the actual project you created, and you'll see that there's a site activity area here, and what this is it's another way for us to organize all the information gathered in the field even more for us. So we're going to organize into projects, and then site activity is just another way, because what we realized when we were making the app is that projects can span for months, years. There can be a ton of activity in there, and if you just add a ton of photos and videos in one spot, it's going to kind of jumble everything up a little bit. So we want to add a site, and when we add a site, a lot of people, what they do is they put in whatever date they're doing it, or they put in the category. So if they're a team and they're putting in an electric service, and they'll put in that, or they'll put in an address, an actual physical address of where it's at. But today we're just going to put in the date. You're going to click the Add Site Activity button. You'll see this pop up. You can add as many of these sites as you want. It's a free-for-all. Do whatever you want in here. We've kind of tried to make it so that there's not a cap here. go into the site, and there's no data here right now because we haven't collected anything. But when we do log into the user app or the actual app on the phone, you're going to see you're going to be able to collect some data, and we'll show you what that looks like as well.